Good morning, y'all. It is day 133 and about 7 o'clock and 52 degrees. It's kind of chilly here in Vermont. And slept nice last night. We were in that shelter and no mice. That was good. And we're right beside the river, so we had that kind of white noise, the running river noise, right beside us, and the bugs weren't bad. It was a really pleasant stay there. It was just me and Rocket Man, and there was another father and son there just kind of doing a section hiking together. And then at some point about 10 o'clock at night, I think somebody came up and set up a tent and was sleeping when we woke up this morning, so not sure what was going on there. But pretty day again, not raining. That's good. And I have two pretty big climbs today, and at the end of the day, that's always kind of more challenging just because my legs are tired. And I'm going to be staying at the Clarendon Gorge shelter. And, well, I'm not going to stay in the shelter. I'm going to tent. It's in some kind of like grassy meadow is what a gut hook says. So that'll be kind of cool. And, yeah, that's about it. Rocket Man and I have kind of been putting together our itinerary and talking about, looking all the way down the line to summiting at Katahdin. That kind of gets exciting. Trying to figure out not exactly the day, but just how we're going to do that. Where you get your resupplies, where we might take a zero here and there, things like that. What hostels we might want to stay at. So yeah, we're trying to piece that together, and that's about it. Pretty day, and can't think of anything else pressing. So let's get going. This area was pretty different about 500 million years ago. What is now all of these beautiful hills and valleys was actually a shallow sea back then. It was full of crustacea-type creatures which eventually settled to the bottom, leaving their hard shells which formed a calcium rock called dolomite. Along the edges of certain hillsides, there are remains of that beach, of that ancient sea. Then about 1,000,000 years ago, when the glaciers retreated, this river somehow carved this beautiful gorge called the Clarendon Gorge. And the suspension bridge here was built in 1957 as part of the Long Trail. In 1973, it was destroyed in a flood, and soon after, a southbound thru hiker, a 17-year-old named Bob Brugman, drowned while trying to cross the still swollen river. The following year, the current bridge was built by the Green Mountain Club through donations and volunteer help, including the Brugman family. Hey y'all, well, day 133 has come to an end, and just made it in here to Clarendon Shelter, which is right past Clarendon Gorge. Shot a lot of that footage earlier before I got down here to the shelter. A really neat place where that suspension bridge is. Hot day, a lot of people were down there, swimming and playing in the water, having fun. But yeah, two really big climbs today, big hills to get over. But right off the bat, this morning I left the shelter and there was Sir Stops-A-Lot and Steve. They were doing trail magic. They had camped and slept there all night. They did it yesterday, and I knew that it was somebody doing trail magic in there because some people going southbound had told me, but I wasn't going to walk an extra half a mile or over a mile to just see who's doing trail magic. But yeah, we got through there this morning and they gave us some drinks and honey buns. They're just super nice guys. And like I said, they're just kind of driving all over the crossroads here, catching hikers and giving them trail magic. So really nice. So it was fun to see them again. And beautiful day. It was fairly cool. Didn't rain. And got some pretty good views. Went through that rock garden area. And just that whole conifer forest over there. That was really pretty today. And then up on top of the mountains, got a few good views as well. And several hikers are here. Rocket Man and I are staying together. So he's here. And then there's a couple people that are doing flip-flops. They started down in Virginia. They're going to Katahdin, and they'll turn around and go back to Georgia and finish back up in Virginia. And Big Dipper's here, Cinderella, and Chef. So those three guys. And they sound like they have a similar plan to what Rocket Man and I have. So we'll probably see them here in the last, month or so that we're on trail. But that's about it. It was a pretty day and got some good views. And here we're beside another creek that you might hear babbling behind me. And we're going to do 16 miles tomorrow into Rutland, Vermont. And I'm going to stay at a hostel tomorrow night, get cleaned up. And we got to get to the highway. There's a public transit bus that goes to Rutland, and they pick up people on the highway that the AT crosses at 25 minutes after the hour, and it's free. So if you're there on time, you get a free ride into town. If you miss it, well, you wait an hour. So we'll have to figure that out tomorrow. But good day, and everything seems to be holding up well. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.